Welcome.
NBA basketball. Hi there, everybody, and thanks for being with us on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson at the table with Basketball Royal. One thing each of these teams can do is pass the rock, Grant. We should see a lot of ball movement tonight.
Hey, sharing is caring. And, of course, there's great chemistry on both teams. There's such a flow to this game when they get together. And we're going to see some terrific team basketball tonight. I can't wait.
So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Washington out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Jones in at the small forward position. On the wing, Irving. Launches it. Connects from downtown.
Luka's so smart to get other guys involved in the action. Very good at not forcing it and trying to do everything himself.
Over to the wing. Here's Conley. Doncic for the block. Pass to Irving. Over Edwards. And Irving, the bucket on the assist by Doncic. Irving's got 5 points.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using it. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Conley. No good off the back of the rim. Thinking back to one of the most fun runs in the NBA, Grant, those early 2000 Mavs teams.
Oh, I played against those teams, and they were incredible offensively. Of course, you had Steve Nash running the point, Dirk and Finley on the wings, and the pace they played with, they were well ahead of their time.
Conley looking for an opening. Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Irving. Edwards for three. Gafford grabs the miss. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
And the shot's good by Irving.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
But still comes to mind first.
Yeah, you know, B.A., that is his killer instinct. Kyrie is one of the most creative players we've ever seen. A guy you can count on to come through in big moments.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Conley against Doncic. Towns passes to McDaniels. Just 5 on the clock. And Towns with the three.
Hey, you know your center is a great shooter. When your goal is to get him a three, Towns can make those pay dividends.
Back to Irving. Outside Jones. To the left side wing. From outside the arc. And Washington good for three.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Pass to Towns from behind the arc. Mavericks with a rebound. Irving looking around. Sinks that one from the post. Irving's got 12 points.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Conley. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
Showing off those instincts that make Conley such an offensive threat. Makes a good call and opts for the floater.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
From deep, Conley. And it's Irving with a rebound. Dallas has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. Over Edwards. Irving finds Doncic. Back to Irving. From outside the arc. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. He's got 15.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And here's Edwards outside. Doncic grabs the miss. And Dallas with possession. They're on a 20-5 run. Pass to Irving. From deep. Another three for Dallas.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Outside McDaniels to the inside. Here's Towns. And he banks in the layup.
You know Towns is an excellent perimeter shooter. But I like seeing him assert himself inside, too.
Outside Irving. From deep three-point land. From beyond the arc and then some. Irving's got 21 points in the game. So it's Minnesota now. Trailing by 17. Towns a screen on Irving. Edwards for three. Doncic grabs the miss. And Doncic has got the ball here for the Dallas Mavericks. Count that one. 23 points in the game.
You know, this is simply what Kyrie Irving does. Get buckets against defenders. He's a bucket maker.
Here's Edwards. And Minnesota again with a bucket.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Washington outside. This one for three. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock.
Hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. When his confidence is soaring, so is his activity level.
At the line for Minnesota, Anthony Edwards.
Throw good, Edwards. And both free throws good for Edwards. There's 18 seconds left in the first. On the wing, Irving. Fires for three. Drops in the three.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
Anderson for three. No good there. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks. They're feeling great. A 21-point lead. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. We'll be right back.
Great precision.
You know, another thing they've done really well, I think, is get quality shots from behind the three-point line and knock them down, too.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Maxi Kleber out there with Tim Hardaway. And it's Lively in at the 5.
Kyrie Irving, what a touch from deep.
Edwards with it. Now Doncic defending. Morris for three. It's rebounded by Kleber. Well, Chris Finch has done a nice job with this group, Clark. Just seems like he needs a playmaker or two around Anthony Edwards.
That's a pretty good observation, B.A. I mean, there's no doubting Anthony Edwards stardom. I mean, he's going to be one of the better players of this era, I would think. But you're right. He needs help. It's a team game. He can't do it alone.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a three of his own, but you got to play smarter. Play your game, not theirs.
A nice shot by Doncic.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
To end the run, Reed can't hit.
Good offense beats good defense? Not always.
Irving for three. And the Mavericks, another three.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
To the middle. Back to Anderson. The three ball. Hardaway grabs the board.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
And that one's good. Irving.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine. getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And he makes it. Alexander Walker's gotten his first points in this one.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Doncic with it. Picked up by Reed. Here's Irving. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
No fault with the defense there. Sometimes Irving is just too much and too good, even from in close.
Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
He challenges the defender and throws it down with two hands.
Man, just straight power on that one. Clear the deck.
Yeah, I love that determination right there.
Count it. Irving's got 42 in the game.
Kyrie going to work from the mid-range is a thing of beauty. Such a skilled offensive player.
Well, Clark, we're over a decade now with the restricted area on NBA courts. How much would that have changed things during your day?
I think quite a bit because the game was played closer to the bucket. I mean, there was more post-up action, more attacking of the rim from close in, so I do think it would have had an impact on how the game was played and officiated had that restricted arc area been in existence, and perhaps it might have led earlier to teams looking to space the floor a little more to create more driving lanes without a lot of help defense.
Here's Doncic. Chalk up two there. Doncic has got his third basket on the night right there.
Well, you look at Luka's body, he doesn't look defined, but he's much stronger than he appears, and he showed it right there.
And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness, Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Outside Irving. The three is up. And again, another about Doncic. He came into the league with a ton of experience under his belt.
And I think people undervalue the experience of being a pro at the age of 16. It wasn't the NBA, but basketball that he played in Europe. And that seasoning and that competition and that being refined in the fight.
It in.
Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
56 seconds left in the half. Doncic against Morris. Outside, Anderson. Mavericks with the rebound.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Crosses over. And it's laid up and in by Irving. Irving's got 49 in the game.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Morris. Sweet little floater. Morris has got 6 points in the quarter.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
Right side, Irving. Let's go with a three. Alexander Walker grabs the board. Morris deciding where to go with it. Lets it fly. Nice open look, but it's no good.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Kyrie Irving has been on display for Dallas. He added to his astounding total of three-pointers in this quarter. He may never have another night like this. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Put your hands together and get down for the red. Let's give a round of applause.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
McDaniels and Towns in at the forward slots. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Gobert with a screen on Irving. And here's Edwards outside. The Mavericks pull it in.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Clark, last year, Luka Doncic averaged over 32 points a game. Second best in the NBA.
Yeah, you can't ignore the fact that he also led the league in usage rate too, B.A. It's the Luka show in Dallas. However, after missing the playoffs last year, it's pretty clear Doncic needs some help.
Pass to Conley. Fires the 3. The shot no good.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
And stolen by Edwards. Fast break, Minnesota. Book it again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
Boy, Edwards doing a nice job excelling in transition. Has a really good understanding of how to fill the lane and get where he needs to be.
The 3 from Washington. They get the rebound. Gafford passes to Irving. The 3 hits the trifecta. Irving's got 57 points.
And Kyrie is a threat from anywhere beyond the arc, including those corners.
Towns outside. Pass to Edwards. Towns against Washington. The shot by Towns, no good.
Take what's available. Use the fadeaway when the defender's there on you.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, among the new trophies introduced last year, no doubt the Michael Jordan Trophy given to the league MVP is the most distinctive. And while its design elements honor aspects of Jordan's great career, he asked that the trophy not be fashioned in his likeness. Instead, Brian, the hope is for each recipient to be able to see themselves in the award.
All right, Allie, love that. Thanks. Washington outside. Takes a 3. Another possession, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
I mean, keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates, incredible.
Conley finds Edwards. That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist. Edwards got 5 points now this quarter. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Outside Irving. From deep three-point land. Here's Jones. Uses the glass on the layup. Jones has got his first 2 points of the night.
Boy, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board because once he does, he's going to, you know, succeeding in the catch-and-shoot game will really help Edwards set up his drives to the hoop.
To the wing, right side. The 3 from Washington. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. And here's Gobert. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Here's Conley. An easy 2 on the layup.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Well, Clark, no question which end of the floor Rudy Gobert makes his biggest impact.
Yeah, he's a demoralizing defender. I mean, his height and reach give him some significant advantages, but it's more than that. You don't win multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards just because you're tall and long. You got to have some toughness, you got to have some anticipation and timing, and the willingness to get down and dirty. Kyrie Irving, special. I mean, as skilled a player as you'll ever see when it comes to handling the ball and scoring in close.
Anderson's checked in for McDaniels. After falling in the first round of the 2023 playoffs, Clark, the Timberwolves still have some work to do.
Yeah, they were hoping the Rudy Gobert trade, BA, would elevate them higher. But this is a team that still needs to grow and develop more. I think their front office is going to stay aggressive in tweaking the roster. You know, his aggression and his attack mode is one of the things that, to me, sets Irving apart. Moving, driving, attacking, that's when he's at his best.
Kyrie Irving, 2 shots.
The first one falls. The Mavericks making a switch here. Exum's checked in. So he gets them both. Here's Conley. He has 7.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Outside, Anderson. Shoots from 12. Rebounded by Green. Dallas has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. Pass to Irving. Here's Exum. He's guarded by Conley. Here's Irving. And the shot's good. Irving's got 14 points here in the second half.
Well, you simply can't guard that. Irving's just too nimble. Easily gets himself free of the defender.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul of the game. Some changes for Minnesota. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Alexander Walker comes in for Anthony Edwards. And it's McLaughlin in for Mike Conley. And Dallas also making a switch. Hardy, he's checked in for Irving. Pass to Towns. 6 to shoot. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Virtually no way to stop Towns. He's extremely dangerous that close to the bucket.
Dallas calls time here. And Clark, when Karl Anthony Towns is on the floor, he's one of the best big men in the NBA.
Well, you said it, the key words there, on the floor. I'm sure Cat is frustrated by the injuries he's had over the years, and he's doing everything in his power to stay as healthy as possible.
And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. Irving, that's good.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
McLaughlin, pass to Anderson. Reed for 3. The Mavericks pull it in. Gafford's got his 5th rebound in this one. That's good from Jones. And the assist by Irving. Jones has got 4 points in the quarter. Oh, no. He may have gotten injured right there. Man, he's in a lot of pain.
Yeah, so tough. I mean, guys, I feel bad for him and the whole team. I hope it's not as bad as it looks.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, this is why you build out your depth as best you can. I mean, you just never know when injuries might show up.
Moore's checked in for the Timberwolves.
Looks like he's been working on that one. Finally got a chance to bring it out.
Yeah, he knows how to make those jams memorable, doesn't he?
Does he ever?
The Mavericks have gotten 8 of 11 shots to go in. Efficient so far in the third. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's McLaughlin. He's guarded by Washington. Outside, Anderson. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. The Mavericks on top, just dominating this one. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the
I mean, just hard on that one, B.A.
You can see how Edwards has really developed and worked on his handle. It's become a strength of his game.
And Dallas calls time here. Well, Clark, we know Anthony Edwards is a great hooper, but how would you rate his acting ability?
Hey, I thought he was quite good. To be honest with you, B.A., in that Hoops movie, he was playing the bad guy, the villain role. Ant has a huge personality. We saw that on the big screen. Perhaps a second career for him when he's done terrorizing the NBA.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Minot's checked in. The Timberwolves shooting at 49% so far in the game. Pass to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
Jones with the ball. Outside Irving. The three from Washington. Sends it home from three-point land.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Pass to Minot. Over Jones. Just 5 to shoot. Minot can't get it to go. And it's the Mavericks ball. Washington passes to Gafford. Now here's Doncic. Outside Irving. Over Edwards. And Irving with the basket on the assist from Doncic.
You know, he's got such a diverse skill set. Irving can hurt you in a lot of ways. I mean, he's a player you'll have a lot of trouble game planning for.
It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Jones. From down in the low post, it goes.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
The teardrop. And Kyrie Irving clears the rebound. And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. And it's good. He hits another one.
And that's 70.
He is unconscious. Pass to Reed. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. It's Edwards on the wing to stop the run. The shot off that time.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
And the shot's good by Irving.
Keeping his composure right there. Nice job by Kyrie under duress.
For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Ooh, poked away. There's a screen. Here's McLaughlin. Kicks it out to Anderson. Here's the three. Kyrie Irving clears the rebound. Irving's got his 4th rebound in this one. A shot from the high post. Again, the Mavericks good for 2 more.
Their offense is looking like a
Attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Edwards can't hit.
and just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
From the high post. Irving, no good.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down. Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Outside Jones. Pass to Irving. Ooh, good finish at the rack off a slick feed.
Love watching Irving do his work in there. Kyrie's so good and crafty in tight.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
He didn't have his feet planted. Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Mavericks on offense. They're on a 17-5 run. Here's Irving. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Boy, he's got outstanding balance. Kyrie Irving is so good at converting through contact. For a little guy, he's one of the best I've seen.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
That free throw good from Irving. Minnesota has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Towns outside. Left side McDaniels. Back to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league. Winning in strong fashion. A relentless effort notches a W for the Mavericks.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Kyrie Irving.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
Edwards, the pass to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
Sinks it from distance.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Towns, a screen on Hardaway. Edwards finds Towns. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Come on, this is a big guy here, Towns. I mean, you got to foul him a lot harder than that to stop the shot. I mean, he's just too strong. Now he gets a chance to add one more at the line.
And it's Green with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. Kyrie Irving again.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
And the basket by Towns.
Right now, Towns is putting on a show. It's up to the defense to try to figure out how to slow him down.
And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching. And as we leave, we give you our New Balance Player of the Game, Kyrie Irving.
Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, and share. Peace.
Thanks for watching. Like, thumbs up, comments.